He walked into the boardroom 20 minutes late. Didn't apologize, didn't explain, just sat down, said nothing, and waited. The CEO was mid-sentence, visibly annoyed. The entire executive team stared. The tension was suffocating. He didn't flinch, didn't fidget, didn't fill the silence with nervous explanations. He just existed, calmly, quietly, completely unbothered. 5 minutes later, the CEO stopped talking, looked directly at him and said, "What do you think we should do?" Everyone else had been talking for an hour. He spoke for 90 seconds. They implemented his plan the next day. That's silent confidence. And if you don't have it, you're losing every room you walk into before you even open your mouth. What silent confidence actually is. Most people confuse confidence with volume. The loudest person, the one dominating conversation, the guy who won't shut up about his achievements. That's not confidence. That's insecurity wearing a megaphone. Silent confidence is the opposite. It's the ability to be completely comfortable in your own presence without needing external validation. You don't prove yourself. You don't explain yourself. You don't defend yourself. You just are, and people feel it immediately. Psychologist Dr. Susan Cain, author of Quiet, found that truly confident people have an internal locus of control. They don't need the room's approval to know their worth. Insecure people perform. Confident people exist. Why? It's the most dangerous trait you can have. Here's what makes silent confidence so powerful. It creates a vacuum. When you're not filling space with noise, people project their own assumptions onto you, and humans almost always project upward. You say nothing, they assume you're brilliant. You don't react, they assume you're unbothered. You don't chase, they assume you have options. Social psychologist Dr. Robert Cialdini calls this the mystery effect. When people can't fully read you, they assign you higher value to resolve the cognitive dissonance. Loud people are easy to dismiss. Quiet, confident people, they're dangerous because you can't figure them out. And what you can't figure out, you respect. The 5 markers of silent confidence. 1. You're comfortable with silence. Most people panic when conversation pauses. They fill every gap with words, jokes, questions. You let silence exist. You understand that silence isn't awkward, it's powerful. FBI negotiators use silence as a weapon because it forces the other person to fill the void, often revealing more than they intended. 2. You move slowly and deliberately. Insecure people rush. They talk fast, move fast, make quick gestures trying to hold attention. Silently confident people move like they own time itself. Slow speech, deliberate movements, no wasted energy. Watch any truly powerful person, CEOs, world leaders, master negotiators. They move like gravity doesn't apply to them. 3. You don't explain yourself. Someone criticizes you. Insecure response? Well, actually, what happened was. Confident response? Nothing. Maybe a slight nod. Maybe I hear you. That's it. Dr. Harriet Braker's research shows that over-explaining is a symptom of seeking approval. Silent confidence doesn't justify. It doesn't defend. It simply continues existing. 4. Your validation comes from within. You don't post every achievement. You don't name drop. You don't need people to know how smart, successful, or important you are. You already know. And that internal certainty radiates outward stronger than any resume ever could. 5. You're selectively verbal. You don't dominate conversation. But when you speak, people stop and listen. Why? Because you've created scarcity. Your words have weight because you don't waste them on meaningless chatter. Mark Twain said it best. If we were supposed to talk more than we listen, we'd have 2 mouths and 1 ear. The dark side nobody mentions. Silent confidence isn't always interpreted correctly. Some people will think you're arrogant, cold, detached, antisocial. They'll try to crack you, provoke you, force you to react. Insecure people are threatened by what they can't control. Let them think what they want. Silent confidence isn't about being liked by everyone. It's about being respected by the people who matter. The ones who recognize that your silence isn't weakness. It's power under control. How to develop it if you don't have it. You can't fake this. People smell manufactured confidence from a mile away. But you can build it. Start by spending time alone without distraction. No phone, no TV, Just you and your thoughts. Get comfortable in your own head. Second, practice not explaining yourself. Next time someone questions your decision, resist the urge to justify it. Just say, "I've thought about it," and move on. Watch how uncomfortable it makes them. That discomfort is you reclaiming your power. Third, talk less. Actively practice listening more than you speak. Count to 3 before responding. Let silence exist. You'll be shocked how much people reveal when you're not filling the space. Fourth, stop performing on social media. Delete the humble brags, the achievement posts, the validation-seeking content. Build your life privately. Let your results speak when they need to, not when your ego demands it. The truth about power. Real power doesn't announce itself. It doesn't need to. A lion doesn't roar to prove it's a lion. It just is one. And every other animal knows it without a sound. You've spent your whole life being told to speak up, stand out, make noise. But the people who truly run the world, they move in silence, they observe, they calculate. And when they move, the earth shifts. Here's what I need from you right now. Think of the last time you over-explained yourself, performed for validation, or filled silence because you were uncomfortable. Drop a comment with just one word describing how that felt. I read every single one. Hit subscribe because every week I'm breaking down the psychology of true power, influence, and presence. Share this with someone who's tired of performing and ready to just be. And if you want to go deeper on building unshakable confidence, check the playlist. The loudest person in the room is the weakest, the quietest, the most dangerous. Now go be dangerous.